Wow. Way to phone it in.
Why did I write, I need to make him...
Well, we stand here in a row, looking like a bunch of heroes. I know that deep inside, nothing more but a bunch of zeros. Ah!
Welcome to Season 3, Episode 3 of Bards and Nobles. Warning, remember to chew your ayahuasca thoroughly before swallowing.
What's ayahuasca?
I'm Brian the Dungeon Master, and tonight I'm joined by...
Charles Nelson playing Alto the Mercenary.
Andrew Danon playing Whiskiers.
Trey O'Neill playing Nahal. And also, I'd like to point out, none of us are doctors.
So, man, yeah, it's interesting you brought that up. You ever tried D&T? I'm Anthony Boyd.
All right, Anthony, let's have Charles give us a recap of what happened last time.
So last time we went to a town meeting. There's a crowd, and what's your character's name, Boyd? Yoshiro cast a spell, but he's not the witch. And he scanned the whole town and found some auras. And Alto and Yoshiro went to see Petra, the notary, and found her love letter or
Erotic fiction.
Yeah, erotic fiction. And meanwhile, the cat and Nail went to the blacksmith.
Oh, man, that's our spinoff show.
Oh, my God.
And Nail.
And, Nail wanted his sword upgraded, but he didn't want to go without a weapon. And the only loaner was a hammer. And, Nail doesn't like hammers. So.
Picked out some weird details from those interactions.
Charles just like, he's got a joke library.
Yeah.
He's like, this will be a joke. This will be a joke.
I just decided I would stop hammer time.
Yeah, that's about it.
All right.
I used my remaining life force to create a spirit bomb, and I killed us all.
So before we get started, Charles, mark an extra 60 XP.
Nice.
Andrew, 50.
Woohoo!
Trey, 50.
I leveled.
Boyd, 40. Partially determined by dice, partially for things that you guys have done.
For the way you chose to act.
Seems fair to me.
Remember, if you guys ever resolve or do anything according to like your bonds with each other, let me know. So that's bonus XP. So, yeah.
So I have to save Charles's life again?
Possibly.
All right. Charles getting into danger.
I reminisced
Be
about
a
the
god.
orcs. Is that where some of my XP came from?
You can't double dip.
The what?
Oh, wait. You know what? No. Throw another 10 on there.
Yay!
Bring that detail up.
I was like, we haven't talked about that yet.
All right.
How'd you level up already?
I didn't.
I was about to say, good lord, man.
All right. So it is a grumbly, rumbly Sunday night as the thunder just rolls in from the distance.
And we're hungry.
Lightning
Oh, God.
Garth Brooks plays on the jukebox.
cracks the sky.
Is your phone broken?
No.
Nice.
That's surprising.
Dude, it's going.
That
It's
sounded-
naked right now, too.
That sounded like
You need to stop breaking phones.
Dude, I haven't broken one in like 4 years.
Since the old go-kart incident.
Oh, I remember that.
Let's see. The moon is paradoxically blazing above the clouds. There's lightning and thunder off in the distance. No rain, and there's like definitely openings in the clouds for this bright moon piercing through with its moonbeams.
Oh, but have we gone to sleep yet?
No, I was about to ask you. What have you guys done? You guys both talked to. You guys talked to the blacksmith. You talked to the notary, and you guys reconvened. We'll say in the town square.
Alrighty.
I give them the list of citizens.
Excellent. Thank you. This will help.
You do take note that he kind of left on a sour note with Petra Ink's blood. Okay.
I sit and I talked to Alto, and I was like, man, that was clutch. Good eyes. Still got there's a lot I could learn from you, Alto. Hint, hint, wink, wink, bond, bond.
What's your bond exactly?
I have to make him hard.
Yeah, I have to make him hard.
Okay.
I think I could learn a lot from Alto.
Oh, gotcha.
Wow. Way to phone it in.
Why did I write, I need to make him hard?
You think I'm
Because he's soft.
You think I'm
You
a
need to
softie?
harden him up, just like you.
Alto the fluffer.
Big, throbbing warrior.
Yeah.
Your spirit is so big and girthy.
I found the erotic
God.
fiction for him. Bonus XP?
Only if you read it to him over the course of the night.
In a
That's how you
sultry
spend the
voice.
night.
Actually, I want that to happen now.
That's the episode. Everyone
That's the
shut up.
episode. Charles, take it away.
You start a small fire in the fireplace. Go on.
All right, so what are you guys doing? Tell me.
I don't know. Do we have time to visit somebody else, or is the town shutting down?
It is. Let's see.
I feel like with the
Did stuff
storm
the
rolling in.
afternoon, did stuff in the evening. You know, this is the evening, so you could probably do another thing, and then probably have to turn in for the night after that. We're going into the evening right now. Sun's setting.
Shall we go talk to the tailor?
Why?
Just to see what's going on with him.
We talked to him earlier.
Yeah, but like an interrogation.
Aggressively talked to him?
Yeah.
As opposed to just kind of talk. Well, let me see. We followed up with the blacksmith. What did you guys think of the blacksmith?
Seems like a pretty stand-up guy. I didn't notice anything strange. Well, there was seems like the fireplace was a little discolored, and there were some scrapes on the floor, almost like
Definitely a secret hatch.
the fireplace might be able to be moved or something. Possibly, I don't know what he's got back there. It could just be like a cellar or a basement, but
But a secret hatch and a blacksmith's.
Did you ask him about it?
no, I
They
didn't
just ask him about it.
Yeah, you could have just pointed right at it and said, hey, what's that?
I mean, it didn't
I
seem appropriate.
guess that what could be an option.
Hey guys, I know it sounds crazy. I watched this man do it. He called some stuff out. Worked so effective. So effective.
Just walk up and ask for their number. That's all you do.
That's it. That's all you got to do.
We just need to ask each person if they're the witch.
Yep.
if you roll high enough, what does that mean? His sister was a little sketchy. We didn't get too much out of her, but
How hot
Yeah,
was she?
she kept like going back to like some other room like fairly regularly, which was kind of odd. But I mean, there could have been a valid reason for it. Maybe
Like
she
an
has little
overactive
kids
bladder?
sleeping back there or something.
Or that. I said like an overactive bladder.
Or that. That's possible. Maybe she had a lot of mead last night.
diarrhea.
Well, Petra was.
I'm sorry. Everybody give me... No, not everybody. Niall, Nahul, and Wiz give me a constitution test.
4.
17 out of 11.
Do you just want us to tell you if we succeed? Or-
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
That would be better.
Okay, because it's like
Because you can tell me at that point.
right.
Oh,
Yeah,
I failed.
Yeah. You just have to remember, if you roll a 20, it's automatic fail.
right.
You roll your number, it's a crit.
Right. Okay.
Nice.
Wiz, you feeling tipsy? Like, just like on the deeper end of tipsy.
Yeah, I mean, cats don't typically just drink a lot of mead, so it was good though.
I'm just letting you guys know that.
Sweet.
So you guys are awkwardly looking at each other in the town square.
I'm just like, Petra's been afflicted with some kind of boils all over her body. Just came on in the morning. We went to get the list of citizens and talked to her. She had this book. I tell them, dealings with the infernals. And it was very odd to me. I wanted to read it personally. And then as I was collecting it and borrowing it, Alta over here noticed the sleight of hand from one of her servants. Took out a pamphlet. Turned out to just be, erotic fiction written by her.
Huh.
About apparently the town stranger.
Interesting.
Which is an odd title for, a person in a town to have.
Is that an occupation?
I don't know. That's how they were described him. He's just apparently an eclectic stranger.
Yeah.
So he's definitely a witch.
I mean, I think
from
he's
out of town.
He's definitely worth checking out.
His hand's always numb.
From the magic, I get it.
So some people call it.
All right, let's go get ourselves a stranger.
We go and check out Oleg Water Watcher.
All right, you head on over to Oleg's house.
I like that everyone's just at their house.
Just hanging out.
Just waiting to be interrogated. Everyone go to your home and sit.
Odds,
gotta give
evens.
Way to go, Trey.
You knock on an ancient royal-styled home with narrow clinker buttresses and a slate roof. The shutters are painted red and white, the mark of the exiled justice. Just on each of the shutters.
Is that a god? What's the exiled justice?
You know what? It's not. It's a faction from... What's the place called? Dario? Did I say? I had it written down. What's the one city you guys are from? Some of you.
Dalio?
Dalio,
yeah.
yeah.
Do I recognize it?
It's like the Exiled Justice is a brotherhood of merchants. Yeah, similar to like the East India Trading Company.
All right.
Very similar.
Does my group have like a good relationship with them? Like,
did you have your group written down by any of your things?
I should have. Wisdom. I put the paladin group.
Oh, well then, if you want to invoke that, then you can say sure they do.
Oh.
You can invoke like your thing once a day. Like if you have something written next to an attribute, you can be like, well, yeah, my paladin group has a thing with them.
Okay. My paladin group has We are the best of friends.
Oh yeah, you guys have worked with the not East India Trading Company, with the Exiled Justice.
Yeah, we have. We've helped escort some of their merchants and bought and traded with them.
Okay,
pretty well.
All right, and how were those relations?
I mean, we respect each other. But business is business.
Okay. Yeah. Well, there you go.
All right. I go knock on the door.
Come and knock on our door.
Is he waiting for me?
Hers and his, three's company too. That's not it.
You hear a bird on the inside of the house.
Oh, tapping on the
door.
Fuck you, Grits.
What the fuck? You knock again. No one responds, and it's like, shut the fuck up. But no one comes to the door because not everyone is just waiting in their home to be interrogated. There is now a random chance that people are there or not.
Damn it, Trey.
I made the game better.
More realistic.
Way to go, Aaron.
That hurt. That hurt a lot.
All right. So
that was bad, and you should feel bad.
I assume not all four of you crowded into the front door. Like,
no, is there a window?
Kind of spread out a little bit. You can check a window. Wiz, you notice around the back side of the house that there's a cellar, like cellar doors that are at an angle. It's got a small little lock on it, very tiny, weak looking iron rusted lock on it.
Don't let him bait you like that. That's a teleport right now if I've ever heard it.
Break the lock. And let's see. At the window, you peer inside and you see nothing. You see a shadow, or no, you don't see a shadow. You notice like a chandelier in the living room kind of move just a little bit, kind of signifying someone might be upstairs walking around. In the corner of the den, you see a bird in a large gold and ornate bird cage. And it's just like, it's definitely a bright colored parrot with 2 tails. And it's just very foul mouthed. And like it's just repeating a bunch of like crass insults and things like that.
I'm just waving
every time I knock.
I'm trying to get its attention.
All right,
that's funny.
I mean, it looks over at you. It's feathers kind of go. It flies up a little as much as it can, and it's just like go the fuck away.
Almost knocks a poster off the wall.
Yeah, he's getting riled up. So what are you guys doing?
Do I have parchment and a writing instrument?
If parchment and writing instrument will take up one of your slots, then yes.
All right, fantastic. I would like to leave a note.
Okay,
There you go.
I say whatever your name is. What's his name?
Oleg Water Watcher.
Oleg Water Watcher. We were
Bowleg Weight Watchers.
we were hoping to ask you some questions about the strange going-ons here. Please meet with us at the inn. Sincerely, Nihale, Orc Slayer of the Hammer of the Frontier.
The guy kills one orc, and all of a sudden he's Orc Slayer.
I killed more than one.
Slayer.
It's just a family name.
It's Orc's Lair.
Make love, not war. I want to sniff around that cellar door.
More like make half orcs, not one.
All right, you smell. Do you have a cat or a beast folk as a wisdom thing?
Intellect.
Intellect.
Yeah.
You know, we'll say you smell the rust of the iron on the chain and lock on the doors. You smell a dankness coming from the wood beneath. And you also smell traces of human refuse.
Well, that's not great.
Does that mean poop?
Yep, pretty much.
Is it a shit cellar?
That's what it sounds like. Either that or you just got people locked up down there.
Anything strange in the window? Like any, I guess, floating brooms, black cats, pointy hats. Do I see like pentagrams?
No, you don't see anything like that. You do see that the way the house is decorated, just like with the finery on the drapes, the rug, the utensils, the frames on the pictures, everything is very not local and very exotic. So lots of gold trim, lots of reds and purples and deep azures and
Bougie as fuck.
Yeah, it's very bougie. So
I would like to try and pick the lock with my claw.
okay, yeah, sure.
I don't want to break it.
Call it? I think you will.
Go ahead and give me an attribute challenge with for intellect, and only because you're a cat person when it'll be used up for that.
Okay.
I'll say because your claws can do that. You're like protracting it and retracting it just right.
Yeah.
Just like turning it.
Insert, pull out.
Yeah. There's
around.
one tumbler in it, so
I
you might not
succeed.
You succeed?
Yes.
All right, you hear that familiar click as you've done plenty of these rusted small locks before, and you pop the lock off.
Okay.
Pop, lock, and drop it.
And then I just open the cellar door a little bit, and just take a quick peek inside just to see if I see anything.
So many bodies.
There's definitely stairs leading down.
Large
And it goes.
pentagram drawn in blood.
You get a wafting smell of more poop and piss. And
That doesn't sound great.
Kidnap people down here.
Yeah, right.
Maybe he's just into weird stuff.
It's a sex dungeon.
We found out, I was like, we didn't find a witch. We found a kidnapper.
are you going inside?
Found a couple serial
Just a little
killers.
bit, just enough to kind of just look around. I don't want to
Basically,
go all the way
the
in.
witch is the
dig
last
around
of
or
your
anything.
worries.
Okay. Just
Like
ducking
6 other crimes.
ducking your head inside, you can see it kind of goes up a little bit and to the left. There's no light down there.
Mhm. Do I hear anything? Like if I listen intently, do I hear
cats
any
can see in the
sounds
dark,
coming
right?
down? Yeah.
Cat's got night vision.
Yeah, sure.
My eyes start glowing. Just like
your cat.
Yeah,
like
you definitely hear some movement down there.
Fucking cat recon.
I mean, you don't hear any like big noises or anything, or
okay.
Big noises.
you don't hear a person breathing from where you're at if that's what you're listening for or
Okay.
hoping for
Well, I'm just gonna
from
take
where
that.
you're standing.
Okay. He's trying to lower me.
You could probably hear more if you walk down the stairs.
But only if you do it right now.
Only right now.
Does anyone else see him open the gate? You don't.
I'm standing on the front steps, I assume.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just hanging out front.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk back
This
out.
is his mistake to make.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk back out, close the cellar, lock it back,
Okay.
and then join the rest of the group in the front. And just kind of tell them kind of like what I just did and kind of like what I heard and
Man, Cronach
smelled.
would have started a fire in that basement.
You still could.
All right. So what are you guys doing?
I've changed, I swear.
You've burned a good amount of time just hanging around, loitering around this house. You haven't seen anyone come down the stairs. You're just peeping in the whole time. So
I left the note and I say, well, it appears he's not home. We should move on.
did you like tell him to meet you at the place or
At the end.
Okay.
The last hearth.
all right?
Hearth.
So it
I assume
is-
that the inn covers it. So it seems like a one inn town.
yeah.
Only one way in, one way out.
All right. So yeah, as you head back towards the inn, it's getting pretty late into the night. The clouds have definitely rolled in. It hasn't rained yet, but it keeps like threatening a rain, like a thunderstorm is coming in.
Is it always coming from the same direction? I feel like it's threatened to rain a few times.
Gotcha. No, the winds are mercurial and they've flown in. You haven't been able to establish a pattern. It's only like your fourth night or third night here.
Okay.
So maybe by like night 6 we'll have a pattern.
Yeah, I feel like there's some coincidences, but not patterns yet.
Yeah, definitely random things have happened. And then maybe one or two coincidences so far.
All
So yeah, you guys go back to the Hearth home, and everyone. It's Sunday night. Most people are. It's pretty empty in here. Most people are doing the thing, getting drinks at home, getting with their families, preparing for the work week, getting kids in bed for school.
Yeah.
You guys do anything over the course of the night other than rest?
Is there any? Oh god.
I suggest that we take watches, like over the town, see if, because it seems like we never see any of the weird stuff happening in action. So I assume a lot of it happens at night. And at the very least, we can see if anyone is moving around at night that's suspicious. And there's 4 of us, so maybe we could cover the entire night and still get a good rest.
So you want to go on watch by ourselves or in pairs?
Out in game mechanics, how does that work out?
I mean, you tell me what we want to do.
If we went in pairs, would we still get a full rest, or would there be some consequence there?
No, for the amount of time, this isn't exactly like a long rest. For the amount of time that you have, you wouldn't be able to break it up to do something like strenuous, or like you have to spend pretty much most of the time sleeping to get a night. Or to get a
So
rest.
if we spent a quarter of it on watch, then could we still get a full night?
Probably not.
Oh, so I guess like what I would want to do is as much as watch as we can without impacting our rest. Right? Does that make sense? to
Yeah,
everyone?
we can do that. We can do that tonight because you didn't get to like really meet Oleg, so you guys have some extra time to kill.
Okay.
To spread it out. But like, I don't know, like if you were to go and interrogate or whatever, 3 other groups of people, then the 4th watch would have to be spent resting. Not like you couldn't break it up.
so like what I'm not trying to like interrogate people during the watch.
Right,
Just
no, I
kinda,
get
like, have like a vantage point to see if anyone's moving around like in the
from
middle
the
of night.
inn.
Like I guess I would be like right outside, maybe at someplace high, where I can kind of look over the town a
roof
little
of
bit.
the inn.
I mean, I'm not going to do that, but
I'm going to perch up there like Batman.
Goddamn gargoyle.
it's kind
is
of
that
place
you?
that makes sense to kind of watch, like if there's like maybe a hill nearby where you kind of see.
Okay, here's what we can do. You can do that, and then we'll do a check to see if you get a full night rest. Just because, like, I don't know, losing track of time, if you see something that catches your eye, something like that.
All right.
Does that work?
You see
Yeah.
me, as you're saying that, you look over at me and I'm already. I'm at half my HP.
I mean, if you want to, you could like take a watch, but then be like, "Oh yeah, I just fall asleep," and you can get your full rest without having to roll or anything. But then you won't see anything.
I take a watch.
I also take a watch.
I go to
watch
the
as
roof
well.
of the inn.
I tell them before we do this, while they're like, I'm not going to take a watch. I'm going to go talk to Olga or Ursula. My bad.
Ursula.
Because she was getting off a mighty powerful aura, and I would like to discuss that with her. So like, I wait for like it to like start winding down in there, for it's like where it's not going to impede her work.
Yeah. I mean, she so far is like the sole person that works there. She might have like 2 or 3 bar hands or whatever in the back, but she stays pretty busy the whole time. So pretty much no matter what you do, you're going to be a bother.
But she packs up and leaves, doesn't she? The
The
first night we established that she leaves.
yeah,
She left a girl
she did leave.
passed out, so I wait till she gets ready to leave.
All right.
Yeah.
And then you bother her as she's trying to leave.
I'm not impeding
Well,
her work.
Excuse me, miss.
Time to go home. Oh, God, this guy.
One of
I'm
those jackasses
doing
that
that.
comes in like 5 minutes before they close.
All right. Yeah. So you guys, you're taking a watch. We're doing
I'll take a watch, yeah.
Sure, everyone's doing it.
Because I can
all right,
see at night.
you go talk to her. It's getting pretty late in the night. It's like past midnight at this point. You go in, and she looks like she's cleaning up and she's taking care of some stuff in the back.
Like,
And
Ursula,
she comes back out and she's ready to go.
I'm
And she's like, "Oh, what up?"
I'm sorry to start bother you. I didn't want to interfere with your work, and I know you're trying to get home. This is
Of
really
course,
quick.
yes.
Is there any way we could talk in private? I don't know if there's anyone else around right now.
How drunk are you?
Stone
She's
cold
like, "What is
sober, baby."
what is this regarding?"
Your magic.
You can see her eyes kind of like widen just a little bit. She's like, "What about it?" And you guys are the only ones in the drinking room right now.
Okay.
I don't know. One of you pick who's on watch, and the other 2 are sleeping.
I'm watching.
Okay.
Waiting.
Where?
He's on the roof.
Oh yeah, you are Batmaning. Okay.
I'm trying to be like
Cape billowing in the wind.
vengeance. I'm just when I was looking over the crowd earlier,
Mhm.
your magical presence was much greater. First off, super weird that everyone in this town has a magical aura pouring off of them, but yours was very dark and very large compared to everybody else's.
All
And
right.
that concerns me.
She doesn't quite take a defensive stance, but she like crosses her arms and like stands up and like I don't know. She seems a little bigger, and the room seems a little darker when she does it. She just kind of looks down at you a little bit. She's like, "Go on."
I was like, no accusations of any sort. Just want you to know that you've been a great hostess. I just want you to tell me what magics do you know?
Give me a charisma test with let's do a negative roll.
I rolled 14 and 11, so success.
So higher. Okay. She kind of sighs a little bit, and she says, if this will help out with the investigation, come here. And then she heads behind.
Oh, God.
Way to go, Charles. Boo.
She heads back behind the bar. And she walks back there and kind of leaves the door open.
I follow her.
All right. As she goes back there, it's a hallway, and there's a couple doors that go off. You notice one door has like just an obnoxiously large padlock on it and chain. And you can tell this is kind of the way the building is set and where the bar is set up. This is kind of going into the mountain a little bit. And she opens a big door, and you get the smell of yeast and hops and little tinges of like cinnamon and mulberry and just all kinds of other spices and stuff. And this is very much obviously the brewing room. And next to the big vats of brew, you see the normal, like, I don't know, like conical
Fermenters.
Yeah, fermenters and stuff. You see huge barrels. You also see a little area that has lots of glass baubles, and they're all glowing, and some of the glowing orbs are kind of bouncing. She's like, let me show you something. And then she gets on this ladder, or this like a step ladder.
Exceedingly cautious.
Yeah.
And I'm ready to strike at any moment.
Okay.
But I'm trying to be as open with this.
Okay. She gets on the step ladder and gets up. 2
HP.
And she kind of reaches for one of the baubles, takes it off the rack, comes on. You can see she whispers something into the bottle. And she holds it up, and it floats up. And it's almost like a will-o-wisp or something, and it floats in her hand. And she says, this here's Fink. She hands it out to you.
I put my hand out.
Fink floats over, and it's just like this amazingly fragrant smell of like cinnamon and nutmeg and I don't know, like allspice or something. Yeah,
it smells like Christmas.
Yeah. And she's like, she does like this weird double tune whistle, and Fink flies back to her hand. She puts it back in the bottle. She's like, this is what I do. They help me make the beer that I supply to this city.
And what are they?
These are will-o-wisps, fairies, gifts from the woods.
That's incredible. I run into a lot of evil spirits in my time. Seeing something that's it's good and that works with humans to make something is amazing. Yeah. So that explains where your aura is originating from, but the darkness of it is something that concerns me.
She's like, well, I don't know what to tell you. I make the beer for everyone here. I serve on the council. I pay my
or taxes.
She says I pay my dues to the Firebringer, and we run. It's a nice town. It's I don't know what to tell you. These are the spirits of ale. They help me keep the beer sweet and healthy. And
what was in the room with the giant padlock?
Well, I mean, this is my place of business and my home. It's a private room that I keep.
I've seen you leave this place at night, though.
Right. Yeah, it's attached to the inn. It's just a separate building. It's like right there.
She lying to me?
No.
That's Brian giving you the layout.
Yeah, she leaves and literally goes like next door. It's like an attachment.
Like a carriage house or something.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I guess. Okay.
Is Brian lying to me?
I was like,
probably. Always.
Well, just as a formality, I have to ask, and I've learned this from a good friend. It's best to be just direct as possible. Ursula, are you the witch? And I'll use my astral eyes again and determine if she is lying to me or not.
Excuse me? Do you want to use as part of your astral vision? For that, it would be 1 hit point.
Yes.
All right.
Do a double.
To be sure. If you want to be 100% sure, to get the 100%
You can only do it right now.
2 hit points.
If you use 1 hit point, it's just all you're going to get is maybe.
You get 1 truth and 1 lie. No. For 1 hit point, yeah, you use your astral vision. And she says, I am not a witch. And then she leans back. She's like, if that'll be all the questions, I'd like to go to sleep now. It's late, and the week starts tomorrow.
I look at her and I bow very gently. I say, thank you so much, Ursula. You've been a great help, and you've done much for clearing your name and all of your secrets that we spoke of are safe. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Toshiro.
It's Yoshiro.
Oh, I'm sorry, Yoshiro.
It's okay.
I don't give a fuck.
That's actually my brother's name.
Have I met him?
Is there the saying that the Firebringers use?
I don't know.
Like light be with you, or
Give me one.
Flame on.
You say the night is dark.
That's dark, full of terror.
Flamio Hotman.
Oh, she stabs you right there. She, as you're walking away, you guys do your Firebringer handshake or whatever. She says, I overheard you guys talking. And also, just so you know, it's a very small town. People talk. So be prepared if you say something to someone, more than likely someone else is going to know about it. But if you have some more questions, off the top of my head, the person that gets around the most is probably the midwife. You might want to speak to her. She was the one who discovered that unfortunate
Baby.
poor soul. Yeah, the baby.
What's the midwife's name?
Nina Dukeskit.
I think we found some Duke skin underneath that house.
Thank you, Ursula. Is there anyone that, off the top of your head, is there anyone that you can think of who would be responsible for this, or that you wouldn't be surprised is the witch?
You should probably go talk to Nina.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you again, Ursula. And if there's anything I can do for you to help you out, let me know.
Will do.
Thank you. And
All right, you guys head out.
I back away slowly. I was like, anytime, you just want to talk Firebringer stuff. Hang out.
I'm going to join your youth group? What
You want to talk about what lights your candle?
We can talk about what warms you up.
right.
Church kid pickup lines.
Then I'll leave.
All right, you guys awkwardly leave because you're both heading the same direction out of the thing. All right.
I'm just talking to her about there's some amazing tea.
I'll show you this.
Oh, she hasn't been reciprocating in that conversation.
That's fine. I'm just pouring. At this point, business is done. It's all about pleasure.
Oh my
I'm
God.
laying it on thick.
All right, so atop the inn, over the course of the night, you see
Yoshiro strike out.
it's pretty boring over the course of however long you decide to stay out there. As far out as you can see down one street, you do see some glowing lights just kind of bobbing through the street. And then they kind of zoom a little bit.
UFO.
And then it kind of stays still, actually it turns the corner, you can't see it.
And did it move faster than like a horse could move, or
The speed of a horse.
does it seem unnatural how quickly it moved?
Absolutely it did.
Okay. It's not like, oh, there's a carriage off in the distance. Okay.
No, it also at an angle flew up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it has at least 1 horsepower.
Yep.
Probably more than that.
Probably 2.5 stories into the air before it cut out of vision or cut out of your eyesight, line of sight.
Oh shit, we're dealing with aliens, not a witch.
Ooh. I go,
The truth is out there.
that's weird. And then I go, that's all I see.
Yep.
All right. I go wake up Alto.
All right.
Say, Alto.
What up?
You are. Yeah, I think you were awake before I came in here. That's it. My watch has ended. I saw some strange lights. I saw some strange lights. It was definitely not a horse. It's your turn.
Wait, which way did they go?
Up.
Huh.
Yeah.
All right.
Definitely not a horse.
I'll keep an eye out for that.
Yeah. Anything that's not a horse, keep an eye on it. And I go to bed. Are we sharing a room, or do we have rooms?
You have separate rooms.
Oh, okay.
Four separate rooms.
I go to my room.
Yeah.
So
There's 6 rooms total in this place.
So is there a second floor balcony or something that I could look out over the town from? Or
Sure.
Yeah, we got the
right.
the honeymoon suite.
I mean, not from your room. You'd have to like, it's in the drinking room. Like you have to go back down to the thing, and then there's stairs up to like the upper level of like drinking room stuff.
Oh, but I'm not like barging through anyone's room or anything.
No. You go out to the hallway, down the stairs.
Police, I need your balcony.
No.
Yeah. All right, I do that, and I just kind of like watch over like the town square and just
Okay,
as much of the
as
town
you-
as I can.
You know, it was locked from the inside, so you just unlock it and go outside.
Nice.
You're overlooking the town square, and you notice up ahead towards the where the bridge is, you see one little bobbing bluish gray light, just kind of bobbing away from the city, and then after a few minutes, it kind of like zooms off at an upward angle.
Okay.
Interesting.
So, what do you do with that information?
I make a note and then I keep watching to see if I see anything else.
Nothing else happens for however long you stay up.
And I go wake up.
Wiz.
Yeah, Wiz.
All right, Wiz.
Sweet.
You take your watch. How do you take your watch? What are you doing?
My cat stretches.
Oh, and I let you know about the light that I saw and the one that
Interesting.
Nail saw.
I go about out the balcony that he was on, and then I hop up onto the railing and then hop up onto the roof,
Mm-hmm.
and then just kind of sit on top of the roof and
Okay.
He's
keep an eye
extending his back leg and just licking it up.
I'm actually keeping watch, not cleaning myself or anything like that.
Okay.
Sure you're not, buddy.
I try to keep more focus on like the area that he described for the lights,
Gotcha.
just to see if I see anything else out that way.
Sure.
But I just keep kind of scanning around and.
Okay. You don't see anything down that way, but towards the north road, just out of the corner of your eye, if you were paying attention, you would have seen it. But you focusing down one road, you hear what sounds like shuffled steps on the cobblestone. As when you look, it's just like last second you see like a tailcoat just turn the corner.
Okay. Interesting.
A turncoat.
No, tailcoat.
Tailcoat.
Yeah, but it turned a corner.
Damn it, Trey.
And you thought for a brief split second you heard a voice or two.
Okay. Interesting. Towards the north road. All right.
Yeah. For the rest of the night, it is quiet.
Alrighty.
All right, so everybody give me a constitution test.
Oh yeah. Succeed.
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 Dang. Nice.
Yeah.
You guys get some good rest.
Nice.
Do I recover my HP?
How does that work?
You recover.
Is there a healing rate?
There is, and you're not going to like it.
-1. You're dead.
It's 1 HP a day.
Wow.
God.
If you basically take a full rest to do anything, you can heal your whole life. You can heal the whole total.
Okay, so explain that to me. Like, sleeping is not a full rest?
No. It kind of it's very similar to like if you do like the gritty rules of like 5e or whatever, where it's like a short rest is now a night and then a long rest is a week. It's very similar to that. Yeah, if you think about it like that. So it's like over the night. If you
It's like recuperating from an injury.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Pull the
If you what's it called?
If I had known that, I wouldn't have done what I did.
yeah.
If you
HP is
normally
high price.
at the end, remind me too, because I'll forget this. At the end of combat, you can bandage yourself for like D3 hit points if someone's trained in something similar. Like paladins, I would say could do it.
Oh, I would like to bandage him.
I mean, it was like right after a combat or whatever.
Oh, okay.
But I would say over the course of the night, I would let you do that for, I don't know, recovering, meditating, stuff like that. So do a intelligence test for me to see if you get an extra D3.
2. Success.
Nice. So get another D3. D6 divided by 2. But yeah, so sleeping over the course of the night gets you
5.
1 hit point back.
Mm-hmm.
It's 5 is what I need to.
So 2.5.
That's a 3.
Okay. Yay, full HP.
So
Half HPs now. Yeah, why not?
all right, so the morning rolls in. Let's see.
I don't know why I was arguing. A 2 would have got me up a 2 as well.
The morning rolls in with a fog as thick as brick. It's cold, it's damp, and it's a busy Monday morning. The town's out and about doing whatever small townspeople do in this provincial life. What are you guys doing?
I go knock on Alto's door.
Oh. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
No.
No, go ahead.
I wake up and
Sure, you're
open
already
the door.
awake.
Yeah.
You guys are-
what's up?
You're just standing on the other side of the door going, I feel like, how long have you been awake?
I've been
No,
As soon
like
as you
the-
open the
no,
door,
the-
he's already standing there staring at you.
Yeah.
No, the knocking wakes me up. I get up and go open the door.
Oh. Alto, put some
I'm
pants on.
downstairs helping Ursula with the morning shift.
I asked Alto if he saw any more of the lights. You say morning shaft?
with his morning shaft.
If that's what it takes.
I saw a bluish gray light, and it was kind of heading away from the city, and then it went up.
Wow.
After sharing notes, you guys kind of like piece two and two together, or you don't know if it's part of a dream or part of just like a shared memory thing. You notice it didn't move like it until it zoomed away, but it was very bird-like.
Huh.
But when it zoomed away, it was just like, or before that, it just looked like a bobbing light, almost ghostly.
The old ghost bird.
Ye old ghost bird.
It's that owl.
It's a damn owl. Let's go compare notes with Whiskers. I'm just going to go ahead and cut out the middleman there and just call him Whiskers.
I didn't actually see any lights, but I did catch a glimpse of what looked like a person towards the north of the city on the North Road.
The time that you were out, it would have been close to say like 3 or 4 a.m.
Okay.
Like late or
How
early,
many
depending on
hours
your
are in the
perspective.
day and the,
24.
All right.
If I said 4 a.m., I feel like I answered this question last time too.
I feel like
Probably.
I feel like you do. I feel like you should expect this by now.
I don't know what you want from us,
What's the
Brian.
calendar look like?
Oh my God.
What's the tax structure? What's this town's exports?
Oh my God. Beer. I can
Ghost
answer that one. It's beer.
and witchcraft.
Yep. Apparently.
Beer and witches.
I heard what sounded like a couple voices as well, but I couldn't make anything out.
Did you try to follow them?
No, by the time I caught them, because I was trying to keep an eye out for more lights, because that seemed fairly suspicious. I wasn't able to actually like catch like where they were headed. Just as they turned a corner.
So, trying to triangulate where we saw the lights. Is it like it started in the town and then left the town, right? So, do we know what's on that side of town?
Across the bridge, it just leads out to the west. Yeah. The bridge heads to the west side. It's just a long road. It goes towards if you follow that road, it's like it leads to a main road that's the main trail towards Dalio. Not saying that the ghost went or the ghost things went to Dalio. I'm just saying that's the direction.
Right.
The ghost things. Right.
Yeah. The ghost birds of Dalio. We might need to set up watches there tomorrow night. But
Yeah.
For now, let's go shake.
And we'll try to be stealthy when we do.
Yeah. But for now, let's go shake down some more residents.
As you guys kind of come downstairs for I don't know, brekkie or whatever, you hear some of the wise wives, which are just like old wives or whatever, just kind of murmuring, gossiping that someone has gone missing. Someone named Timolio Laviaga.
It's Leviosa. But for real, what's that dude? Who's that?
Timolio Laviaga.
He's not on our list, is he?
Nope. Neither was Jethro. Neither was Trevor.
This isn't a full list. Awesome.
Well, we saw 50 people in the town square. This is a list of 30 people.
Those are the people that answered the census when they did it.
The other 20 said, "Get off my porch, you federal interloper."
So
also go ahead and mark that Petra hates us on that.
Wait, does she?
She hates me. For sure.
So by association, you can probably assume.
Oh, good. All right.
But
So
Ursula,
Petra-
I feel like Ursula came around.
Sure. No. She's neutral. She's still neutral.
Oh, okay.
Should we
Like how
go
you're
talk?
like this monk-like persona. I'm drinking tea when everyone's drinking beer, but you're also like, oh, I'm going to seduce this person too.
No,
I mean, it's
she's
boy
Tsundere. It fits the weeb
Oh
motive.
my god.
You did this, Brian. If she'd been into it, wouldn't have been a part.
I
what
would
you guys
like to
doing? It's
go
morning
do
time.
literally anything else. Let's go talk to Nina Dukesgit.
She's not on our list either.
I would like to call the midwife.
Dukezgit.
All right. You luckily her schedule is kind of open today, so do you just call her? You just put the word out to get her to the inn, or you try to meet her
Wait,
somewhere?
why are you calling for the midwife?
Because he's pregnant.
Why are you calling for the midwife?
Because we're going to talk to her, right?
How do you know?
Oh, he doesn't do the thing where everyone just shares information abstractedly.
All right, okay, fine.
I share my findings with the group.
Okay, now I would like to go talk to the midwife.
Call the midwife. Call the midwife. All right, she comes in. Interesting. She comes in with a
Share.
ready smile, hard eyes, and auburn braid, and obviously false teeth, and a fierce, rasping voice.
Hello, Governor.
It's Auntie Anne, isn't it?
She's
Go on, do the voice, Brian.
She's like, how can I help you guys? Guys.
She sounds like Selma from The Simpsons.
It doesn't look like any of you are pregnant. I don't know why you need my services.
We're here to talk to you about a baby.
Oh, the baby.
Yeah,
All right. What do you want to know?
everything. Who are the parents?
Oh, that would be
It's a weird name.
that's the doctor and her husband.
Really?
Yeah. So, anything else?
I mean, give me details. Like, was the pregnancy odd? I'm sure you checked up on her.
No, I mean everything seemed normal. Ivana, she did what I told her. She drank the recommended one glass of meat a day. Got her exercise. Stayed out of the stayed away from the black goat pool.
What?
And kept out of the woods. She did everything I told her to.
Why would she need to stay out of the woods?
Because it's the spirits. Yeah, you don't want a pregnant woman tripping and falling and bursting open out there.
Like a watermelon.
It's disgusting. I've seen it
3 times.
How do you know so much about me? who are you?
I see everything. So the baby came out 3 eyes. Was it like, were they all like horizontal? Was one the middle one vertical? Were they all the same
There was
color?
one raised up on the forehead, right dead center. It was a disgusting, nasty little thing.
Was it all the same color?
The baby?
It was a mix.
It was a calico. It's like a cow.
Are you talking about the eye colors?
Eye colors.
They were red, like the setting sun.
Like the iris was red or the whole eye was red?
Like the iris, like
The color part.
Yeah. I mean, it was pretty bloodshot. That was normal red.
Okay. And he just started speaking. He started saying Amon.
I'm mommy.
Amami. And he started saying that like clearly, like vocalizing like almost like an older human would be doing.
Yep. I mean, you know, Amami, the god.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, no, we get it.
I'm just making sure it wasn't like crying out and everyone was like, oh no, because it has 3 eyes, we think it's saying this. So, you know, building.
No, it was a 3-eyed baby clearly saying Amami. I've delivered literally thousands of babies in my time.
Thousands?
I know the difference between crying.
Thousands? You're the winner. You've lived way too long.
Over 2,000 babies.
Also, I can't count, but that's neither here nor there.
I think we got a witch guy. I think she just admitted for living. Drop this up.
She snatches up her cat and runs out.
Let's get her.
Put me down. Put me down. Wrong cat. Wrong cat.
Was she in the town square when I did my vision?
Yes. Wait, no. I do odds, evens, or I mean odds, yes.
I don't want to hear it. You just hate me. That's fine.
She was not.
Yeah, I bet.
Just do it again. It's a new day. Burn a point, you coward.
She's like, I didn't really expect to be interrogated first thing Monday morning. I got some stuff to
None
do at
of
the
us
house.
ever do.
You want to come over? I left the kettle on.
Yeah, sure. That'd be great.
Oh,
All right.
kettle.
What? Cauldron?
I'll have to call.
All right, so you head back to your house. And it's a really small, humble peasant house.
The kettle calling the cauldron black. Charles.
Wow.
Yeah, boy, too far.
If I throw an orphan joke in there, that would have been too far.
Oh, wow.
I'm just saying that would have been the line. I didn't.
He didn't, but if he had.
So she takes the four of you. She takes the four of you back to her place. With a ready.
Yeah, she does.
She's let you know her husband Simon's a farmer. He's out in the fields right now. Her 2 daughters and the son are in school. So she brings you in the house. Her brother-in-law Otmar. He's just this one-legged guy sitting in a rocking chair. He's weaving a basket together. He's like, and he's got a pleasant smile. He's like, "Oh, hey, Nina, how's it going?" She's like, "Oh, hey, Otmar, guys, my brother Otmar."
Hey, Omar.
She sits you down and she offers everyone some beer.
I take
So
it.
everyone drinks beer with
Seems
her.
to be the
course,
city's
yep.
custom.
I use my straw that's now fixed into my helmet. Beer.
In this living room, you notice like while you're talking to her, she keeps eyeing this biscuit tin on top of a cabinet, and there's like an odd looking log on the top of the fireplace, and that's about it. Outside there's a doghouse. It's like a nice little doghouse. It looked nicer than her house, just a lot smaller. So what did you guys want to talk to her about?
We see her eyeing the biscuit tin and the log, like her eyes darting between the two.
Not darting between them. She obviously like noted them when she walked in the room, and her eyes have gone to the tin more than once.
Just ask her, like, have you seen any strange occurrences lately? I know.
Yeah, a 3-eyed baby.
Other than that,
I mean,
you heard about the fish, right?
yeah, we heard about the fish. Went and spoke to Jethro the other day.
I guess the most recent thing is Timolio gone missing this morning. They said they couldn't find him down by the creek where he usually is in the mornings.
is he a good swimmer?
I don't know. The jury's out on that one.
Where does he live?
He
By the creek?
no, he has a little,
van by the river.
he has a little shack on the other side of the Whitewater, towards Thunder and Hill.
You heard any kind of gossip or rumors about any townsfolk about anything? Anybody,
Gossip all day long.
Anybody doing anything strange, very peculiar?
Well, I talk to everybody. Everyone's got their own strange things going on and peculiarities.
But I assume a lady of your class and keen mind would know what's
Otmar speaks up. He's like, "Yeah, Nina, tell him what a classy lady knows." She's like, "Shut up, Otmar."
would know what's discernible from just plain gossip around the city and what seems to be true news and noteworthy.
She's like, or she says, I know those lodge members are always up to something.
Lodge members? Go on.
Yeah, we're a pretty small community here in Bridge, but even in that, there's smaller groups, factions, if you will. The lodge members, they kind of stick together. I don't know who all is a member, but you can tell by their rings. And she describes like a little emblem, a little ring that a lodge member would wear.
Thinking back, have we seen anyone with that ring on?
Everyone give me intelligence tests. She's like,
I failed.
Success.
All right. She's saying, yeah, mostly lodge members are,
I'm never using this die for D&D. It's so fast.
She's like, it kind of formed as, I don't know if union's the right word, but to kind of help promote.
Guild?
Yeah, we'll say guild, to kind of promote each other's businesses. I know Irving's definitely one. He's got a really nice ring.
Irving, is he the blacksmith?
He is. And Leo is definitely a member too.
The blacksmith's son? Oh, just apprentice.
Bastard.
It says specifically that he is a bastard.
No, Mr. Foundling.
Oh. Wait, do you know a Leo Dukeskit?
Do I?
Yeah.
The blacksmith's son?
Yeah.
Oh, that old bastard?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, he's not his son. I'm sorry. He's just the boy. He's the helper. He's apprenticing with Mr. Staffsund.
So no relation?
Not that I know of.
No, to you.
Oh, me? Oh,
You were also a Dukeskit.
he I actually forgot. That's Otmar's bastard kid.
Oh.
And Otmar's like, I don't claim him. I'm from the Whitehead side of the family. And Nina's just like, shut up, Otmar.
And what did they say this group was called?
The Lodge.
The Lodge.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all you need.
I was like,
If I remember correctly, you guys, I gave you two names because both of you guys succeeded. You guys do remember seeing a ring that they described. You don't remember who you saw it on, but you do remember someone you've been talking to or have talked to in the past few days having some. That aren't those two people.
useless information. I'm looking at Alto.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at him and giving him like a stern look, and then looking over to the biscuit case and trying to give him a signal
Ask about the biscuits.
I look at the biscuit case. Does it look suspicious to me?
It's just a painted biscuit tin. It's like those Danish cookies. Could be cookies, could be sewing supplies.
It's always
Could be where she hides her cash.
Could be where she hides her witchcraft.
witchy woman.
She starts dancing to that song,
I just walk over to the bookshelf, not touching anything, just glancing, looking over it. Does she start acting weird if I get close to it?
Or to the tin?
Yeah.
Yeah, she as you walk over there, she kind of like she's talking to you guys, and she kind of walks over you and talks to you a little bit, and kind of positions herself in between you and the tin.
Right, interesting. The houses here, so they differ so much in style and decor.
Yeah, well, Bridge is at an interesting location between Dalio and Tasney.
Yeah, literally.
And,
literally
and
bridges some cultures. It's neat. I like it. Especially this tin's very, very interesting.
Oh, thanks. I
feel like
painted it myself.
I feel like my grandmother had one similar. Look, all grandmothers seem to have a tin like that.
That checks out.
Yours have cookies or sewing supplies in it?
It's just got my stuff in it. No cookies. I'm sorry.
You always get excited for the cookies. It's always selling stuff.
If you want some cookies or sweets, Ivan could probably hook you up.
No, I was just asking, just making conversation.
All right.
I guess we'll get out of your hair. If anybody else has anything they want to say.
I don't
Do I get the vibe that she's being, protective of the tin?
Absolutely, she is.
Okay. I ask about it. Can you show us what's in it?
Flash your badge first. Open your tin.
She's like, how familiar you are, young man.
They're all going to hate us.
Well, there's a lot of very strange things happening in this town, and I don't want to leave any stone unturned.
Cookie tin closed.
And that's the way the cookie crumbles.
She's like, well, sure, I understand that, but what do you hope to find in there? It's my stuff. What more do you need?
I understand that, but we're trying to figure out who we can and can't trust. And although you may have personal things in there, the fact that you're unwilling to show us is very suspicious.
We've already run in.
You hear Omar. He's like, "Ooh, somebody pissed off the popo." Shut up, Omar.
The only reason is we ran into a few people resisting and showing us, and we're just trying to track stuff down. If it's nothing, then it's nothing, and it stays between us. But if it's something, and you're not showing us, and we have to come back later, we know that you're the one to hear information from. If you're being guarded and hiding something that makes you suspicious to us, and we don't want to suspect you, and you can hold it, just open it, see what's in it.
She's like, yeah, I'll show you whatever you want in my house when you go to the watch captain and get a warrant. I believe our time is up here, gentlemen.
God, Old Town's gonna hate us.
Referee.
Yeah.
If I were to use my astral vision as an X-ray vision to see what's inside of that tin,
To see through things?
D20.
how much life would it take from
No,
me?
No.
He has a spell that shows him who the witch is. If he could just use that.
You just straight up X-ray vision? No. I mean, you can try to sense an aura of something through there, or I don't know.
Check the tin for evil.
Yeah. I don't know. Just straight X-ray. If you know what, you could try, but that would be
7 HP.
2d6.
Roll a D20.
no. We won't go up to 2d6. I'm just X-rays is that's a bit much, but it's small. So we'll do d6 plus 1. We'll do d6 plus 1.
Ooh.
It's the next one above d6. But you're literally
can do it, but you also get radiation.
or someone around you gets radiation poisoning.
Oh, my sperm.
Everyone cover your two favorite orifices.
Yeah, that would definitely do some attribute damage to somebody.
Think about it. It's not worth it.
Did everything just taste purple for a second?
And she's at this point, she's showing you guys to the door.
Oh, it didn't hurt that time. I was like, I'm sorry if we ruffled any feathers. Thank you so much for your information. You've been very helpful.
She's like, you're welcome for the beer.
It was incredible.
As we leave, I say I apologize for their abrasiveness. just trying to get to the bottom of this. If you have any information, just please come let us know.
I'll see what I can do, and if I deliver any more 3-eyed babies, I'll let you know.
That would be
Thank
great.
you. Bye, Omar.
Later, guys. I think his voice got worse and worse every time he spoke up.
That's why I
Omar,
keep
you
him
should
in the
probably go
house.
spend time with your kid.
As you guys are leaving, going into the afternoon, it's gotten really, really hot at this point.
So hot and
The sun,
What season is it?
the sun is blazing. It's autumn. It's the fall.
Okay.
The sun is blazing, and you see these swallows flying through the air going south. Probably the last of the season.
Are they African swallows or European swallows?
Sorry, I was thinking of Monty Python. You know what? Africana.
There you go.
As you are guys milling about, you do notice a group of hunters, local hunters, just fur trappers and guys. You see a couple guys with like crossbows and things like that. A couple guys with rabbits slung over their shoulder. 2 guys are carrying a boar. But as they all kind of look up at you with like shady eyes, they look pretty guilty, just like they did something that they don't want to tell someone about.
hey guys, why are you so guilty?
They shuffle off into the down a street away from.
Wait,
you guys.
I don't let him get away.
All right, you start jogging after them, and that's where we end that session.
Oh my god. If they attack him, we just let them die, right?
Oh my god.
Straight to the point.
All right, so I believe we have some fan mail to read. Oh, you know what? Before we do that, and before I forget at the beginning of next session, I'm going to pass out just some of this session's XP.
Ooh, girl.
So, Charles.
Yeah, girl.
Let's see.
Oh no.
Damn. You get 80 XP.
Hells yeah.
Nice. You get 30.
Yeah.
Trey, you get 30.
Oh, bullshit.
You get 20.
Boyd, you get fucked.
What are you talking about? I learned stuff from Alto.
Oh, yeah. You know what? You're right. Make that 30.
I made sure.
Extra 10.
I made sure Alto stayed safe.
How?
Just staying close.
Doesn't count.
Brian, why do you hate me?
It's not me. It's the dice.
Brian.
So okay,
Brian.
so the die roll has a stronger effect than your bonds.
Well, I mean, I'm just doing everything in 10 in increments of 10. So, like, throughout the session, I'm marking things each time. And so it's like, it'll be that however many times I mark times 10. And then I roll this and whatever the number is, that times 10 also.
Right. So if you like trigger your bond once, that's only 10, but like the die roll can be from 10 to 60.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, let's get to the bottom of it. Brian, why do you hate me?
It's not me.
You've been saying that too long now. At this point, we're past coincidence. We've established the pattern. Why do you hate me?
It's not me, man. It's my dice.
Yeah. His dice.
Is it Brian?
But he trained them to hate you.
Is it Brian?
Read some fan mail. Somebody.
It's not me. It's my D.
Oh.
His D20. Boy, are you gonna read some fan mail or not?
I thought you were reading it.
Oh my god!
You're the one who
no.
had
You
it
both
pulled
pulled
up.
phones out like you're going to do
You were
it.
like, read this one. I was like, yeah, and you're like,
No, I asked if we'd read this one before, and you were like, yeah. Read it. You got it pulled up.
You got it. Go, Boyd.
Well,
Hey guys, love this show, but mostly love the friend dynamic you all have. Have you ever thought of an episode dedicated to character creation?
Read that
It'd be fun
one.
to see your thought.
Told you we read that one.
Trey, this is exactly what I asked.
We really loved that one, though. Like, we liked it a lot.
Friend dynamics.
Read the next one. Let's go.
Never trust Trey. I don't know why I keep falling for it.
Do you feel
he wasn't-
betrayed?
Oh, my God. Go away. Can we end this episode, please? Read some mail so we can
I
go.
want to give a shout out to @Ava Starrett on Instagram and Twitter. She made this incredible art. She's a really good friend of the show. I love this art piece. It's going to be on all of our social media. There. That's it.
Fan mail complete.
Yeah. Thank you. Ava. Thank you, everyone.
We're gonna be at Magic City Con.
Yep.
in
June
Birmingham.
21st to the 23rd.
Yeah, come see us.
Find us.
Bring whatever you want, and we will sign it. And talk to you guys.
Whatever
maybe
you
get a drink.
want.
We'll see what happens.
Yes. Also, we'd like to thank our higher level patrons, Sierra Jones, Rachel Lindley, and Tarken Davis. Thank you for your incredible
Thank
support.
you.
And also a huge shout out to the rest of our patrons who send us, donations monthly. We really appreciate what you guys do for us. Help make this better for you guys. And if you'd like to join the ranks of our patrons, go to patreon.bardsandnobles.com. We got some pretty slick rewards. $2 gets you into the Discord channel. You come dick around with us and voice or whatever.
Super awesome.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Yeah.
$2 holla.
Thank you, everybody.
Thanks,
Night,
guys.
everybody.
Snatcher.
Well, we stand here in a row, looking like a bunch of heroes. I know that deep inside, nothing more but a bunch of zeros. Die!